How guardian dogs control space without chasing. Most people think control means motion. They think a guardian dog has to chase, push, or run livestock to protect them. But real livestock guardian dogs don't control space by moving faster. They control space by standing in the right place. And the strange part, the less a good LGD moves, the more the herd adjusts. Because goats don't follow speed, they follow pressure. And pressure doesn't always look aggressive. Sometimes it looks like a dog standing still, watching, saying nothing, while the entire herd slowly shifts without a single bark. Today we're breaking down how guardian dogs control space without chasing, while standing still is often more powerful than running, and how understanding this changes the way you read your dog completely. Guardian dogs were never bred to herd. They weren't designed to gather animals like border collies or healers. Their role is quieter. They manage the invisible boundaries around livestock. Instead of pushing goats with motion, they influence goats with presence. Goats feel where pressure exists. If a dog walks too fast, goats scatter. If a dog charges, goats panic. But if a dog stands firm in the right place, goats slow down, almost like water flowing around a rock. This isn't obedience, it's instinct meeting instinct. Pressure isn't aggression, pressure is awareness. A guardian dog creates pressure through body angle, eye contact, posture, where it chooses to rest. A dog lying across a pathway isn't blocking goats physically. It's changing how safe that direction feels, and goats respond instantly to that emotional shift. You'll see it when a herd starts drifting away from a resting dog, even though the dog hasn't moved at all. That's spatial influence. New LGD owners sometimes praise energetic dogs that run constantly, but speed actually weakens control. Fast movement signals uncertainty. Predators move fast. Herding dogs move fast. Guardian dogs move slow. When an LGD runs, goats often scatter, bunch up tightly, stop grazing, lose calm rhythm. A steady dog creates calm space. A frantic dog breaks it. Stillness is authority in the LGD world. When a dog plants itself on a ridge or path, goats feel a quiet boundary. They don't challenge it because the dog looks certain. This is why experienced guardian dogs spend long periods watching instead of pacing. They aren't being lazy. They're anchoring the herd emotionally. Imagine a narrow trail. If a dog runs behind goats, the herd spreads. If a dog steps ahead and simply stands, goats slow, hesitate, and redirect. The dog didn't move the goats physically. It changed the path of least resistance. Goats prefer comfort. A calm dog subtly reshapes where comfort exists. Guardian dogs often lie sideways across open areas. This position isn't random. It creates an invisible wall. The dog doesn't need to bark or growl. Its posture tells goats, this space belongs to me. And goats adjust their path automatically. You'll notice good LGDs rarely stay in the middle of goats. They walk edges. Edges are where control happens. By holding the boundary, the dog shapes the herd's direction without touching them. This is space management, not herding. Goats don't read commands. They read shoulder direction, head tilt, eye focus. A dog turning slightly sideways reduces pressure. A dog facing forward increases it. These tiny adjustments guide goats more than loud actions ever could. Herding dogs push livestock. Guardian dogs stabilize livestock. When an LGD starts acting like a herder, chaos increases. But when it returns to slow positioning, the herd settles. The goal isn't movement. The goal is calm. Young dogs don't yet understand space. They try to control goats with motion because they lack confidence. You'll see playful chasing, circling too fast, reacting to sudden movements. As maturity grows, the dog slows down, not because it's tired, but because it learns. Control doesn't require speed. Elevation multiplies pressure. A dog standing slightly uphill influences a large area without moving. From higher ground, the dog becomes a visual anchor. Goats feel watched, even if the dog never takes a step. Two guardian dogs rarely chase together. Instead, they create layered pressure zones. One holds the edge, one rests near the center. Together, they shape movement without coordination or commands. It looks unplanned, but it works. Predators read space too. A still guardian dog feels unpredictable. A chasing dog reveals its limits. But a calm dog that controls territory quietly forces predators to rethink entry points. Control isn't loud, it's constant. Owners often worry when an LGD lies down instead of running. They assume inactivity means failure, but the dog may be holding the most important position on the farm. Stillness is work. You just can't measure it with movement. Goats naturally gravitate toward dogs that don't overwhelm them. You'll see goats grazing closer to calm dogs, resting near them, ignoring them completely. That comfort is the sign of strong spatial control. If an LGD constantly runs livestock, stress increases. Herd spreads wider. Predators gain opportunities. Control becomes reaction instead of prevention. True guardians shape space early, so movement rarely becomes frantic. Instead of asking, why isn't my dog doing more? You should ask, where is my dog choosing to stand? That choice tells you how it reads the land, the herd, and the risk around it. The strongest guardian dogs don't chase livestock into safety. They make safety feel natural. They don't control goats through speed or force. They reshape the environment quietly, turning open ground into protected space, turning stillness into movement. And once you understand that, you stop measuring your dog by how much it runs and start noticing how much changes when it simply chooses the right place to stand.